In the quiet village of Oduma, nestled among rolling hills, there lived a woman named Ijeoma. Known for her kindness and wisdom, she was nonetheless ostracized by the villagers due to her blindness. Many saw her condition as a curse, a punishment from the gods. Among the most vocal of her tormentors was Enkay, a sharp-tongued woman who delighted in belittling Ijeoma at every opportunity. One fateful day, Enkay confronted Ijeoma in the village square. "Why do you even come out here?" she sneered. "You're nothing but a burden, stumbling around like a shadow in daylight." The villagers laughed, and Ijeoma's heart broke. For the first time she spoke out. "You mock my darkness, Enkay. But beware," she said, her voice trembling. "The gods see everything, and they will judge who truly walks in blindness." That night, Ijeoma sat by her shrine, offering a prayer of grief and surrender. Unknown to her, Enkay's cruel words had set in motion a series of events that would shake the village to its core. Months later, Enkay gave birth to a daughter, but to the shock of the midwives, the child's eyes were clouded and unseeing. She was blind. Panic gripped Enkay and she wailed, accusing Ijeoma of cursing her family. The villagers, already suspicious of Ijeoma, declared her the cause of Enkay's misfortune. Among them was Ada, a woman who had harbored a secret grudge against Enkay after a bitter quarrel years before. Seeing Enkay's plight, Ada feigned sympathy and became her closest companion, offering help and solace. But in her heart, Ada saw an opportunity to deliver a cruel blow. When Enkay became pregnant again, Ada bided her time. On the day Enkay gave birth, Ada offered to help care for the newborn. That night, she swapped Enkay's healthy baby with a lifeless one, taken from another grieving mother in a nearby village. Enkay's cries of anguish filled the air as she mourned her supposed loss. Her grief was compounded by the villagers' whispers, blaming Ijeoma for the tragedy. Ijeoma's hut was stoned, and she was declared the village's curse. Months later, Ada gave birth to her own child. Despite her prayers and efforts, the baby was born blind. Soon after, strange things began happening to her. Paths she once knew by heart twisted and turned, leading her astray. Shadows seemed to move on their own, and no matter how bright the day, she felt as though she was stumbling in darkness. Terrified, Ada confessed her crime to Enkay, revealing how she had swapped the babies. Enkay was devastated, but she forgave Ada, her grief softened by the knowledge that her daughter was alive somewhere. Together they turned to Ijeoma, seeking forgiveness and guidance. Ijeoma, though deeply hurt, chose to forgive. "The blindness we face is not of the eyes, but of the heart," she said. "Cruelty and ignorance are the true curses we must overcome." Around this time, Ijeoma's son, Obina, returned to the village. The first in Oduma to attend university, he had become a renowned doctor, inspired by his mother's resilience. He examined the cases of blindness in the village and shared his findings. "Blindness is not a curse," he explained to the gathered villagers. "It can be caused by infections during pregnancy, lack of proper nutrition, or genetic factors. These are things we can prevent with knowledge and care." The villagers were stunned. They realized their ignorance had not only caused Ijeoma pain, but had also prevented them from understanding the truth. Ada's child's blindness, it was revealed, was caused by her own negligence during pregnancy. The strange occurrences she experienced were manifestations of her guilt and fear, not divine punishment. In time, the village of Oduma transformed. They learned to care for expectant mothers, ensuring their health and the health of their children. Ijeoma, once the scapegoat, became a symbol of forgiveness and wisdom. Obina's work saved countless lives, and his teachings spread far beyond Oduma. And though the villagers could never undo the pain they had caused Ijeoma, they vowed never to let ignorance blind them again.